interesting announcement to make. I came here, I think I met some of you last year as well, and was discussing about in India as well as how it is really making changes here in Hyderabad and Telangana region, right? And this year, again, like I got something different still on the used car category, something to share that currently Cars24 is financing 69% the car that we are selling to consumers who are buying car from Cars24. Now, why this number is so important and so amazing? Because financing in the used car category is heavily underpenetrated. So any customer that is buying car from outside doesn't get financing very easily. So in unorganized category, or if customer is buying car from elsewhere, the financing penetration is less than 20%. But because Cars24 is an NBFC, and because of our technology where customer can really get to know the entire loan journey online and get pre-approved, the process completely online, we are able to facilitate loan for a lot of our customers. And that is helping the customers to avail the loan facility, the credit facility that is not available elsewhere. And that is really, in turn, ensuring that Cars24, the cars that we are selling, have close to 69% attach rate. When attach rate means the number of cars that we sell and how much of those are financed. Now, this number in Hyderabad is especially, different because on an average across India, other than Hyderabad, this number stands close to 60% for Cars24. But here, because I think the customers who are coming here has got a better credit profile, our processes are even more, our experience is even more smoother, and customer is really hungry for credit facility here, and Cars24 is able to really make a difference and able to provide the loan option that currently is not available elsewhere. And that is our, fueling our growth as well. So far Cars24 has disbursed close to 500 crore worth of loan to all the customers here in Hyderabad. And that is remarkable number. And in this particular, disbursal amount and this particular loan financing category, we are receiving over 30% growth year on year. So what does actually financing does to the category? Financing really enables and fuels the growth of any category. You must have heard in the new car. New car financing is very, very easy to get, right? Roughly 80% customers who are buying new car get financing. But challenge was in the used car, people were not getting financing very easily. Why? Because banks were not very keen, banks and NBFCs were not very keen to finance this ecosystem. Why? Because the market was largely unorganized. And banks doesn't want to deal in the unorganized market as such. And the second problem that was holding the banks back was that they don't know the asset value as precise, as accurate like Cars24, because they are not into the business of buying and selling car. And when you are in the credit industry, you really need to know how the value of the car depreciate over the next 5 years or during the loan period, so that you can estimate your risk precisely and able to give credit to the consumers. But Cars24 is able to do it more accurately because that is our bread and butter. We buy and sell car on from last 8 years, and we are able to predict how the car will depreciate, means how asset will depreciate, and how much of the value that asset will hold during the loan duration. So that is helping Cars24 NBFC, which is the first NBFC license that was assigned to any organization that was in the auto category. That was back in 2019. So what we are doing in a summary is that we are enabling customers dream to own a car, and we are making it affordable by making them financing at touch of their fingertips. And this is what we have been able to really make a difference in the category, and we are very, very proud of that. And we specifically hope this particular financing interest, it will go close to where the new car is. This penetration, which is standard 69%, will continue to grow, and this is going to really help consumers who are looking to buy used cars or who are looking to buy cars, will help get them afford one. Now, one thing that is again adding to this is that when customer in the market is looking to buy a car, they sometimes shuffle their preference between new car and used car. Ultimately, I want a car, but okay, new car is out there, used car is out there. Of course, used car has better return on investment because it is the depreciated asset. You buy, on an average, the used car that is out in the market are 4 to 5 years old, and by that time the car has already depreciated around 40%. Now, just imagine the same car if you buy that is 40% higher. So, and if you are getting that car from an organized player where they are guaranteeing the quality of the car, giving you the post-sale support as much as it is how the new car provides, you are in a way, consumer starts thinking, okay, I should buy a used car. Why? Because I can perhaps get a better car for the same money, right? But the problem earlier was that there is no financing available, or financing options were very, very limited. And that's what we have been able to solve. And that's what also switching consumer now preference, that I would prefer buying a used car because it's as easy to get as compared to, let's say, new car, and I can perhaps get a better quality car and bigger car for my family as compared to how it was before. So this is how the Cars24 is changing the overall used car financing ecosystem in India as well as in Hyderabad. I think the between 30 to 35 years of age, that's where I would say our most of customers lies, who are around 70% customers who are buying car from us are first time car buyers. Means they are starting their journey of getting a car into their family for the first time, and this entire credit facility, the loan, really help them achieve their life ambition. So we are able to do that. I would say people in Telangana and Hyderabad, they love you buying hatchbacks, which are i10, i20 and Baleno. These are the top 3 selling cars that we have currently in Telangana and Hyderabad, where we are present. I think what we are also seeing is that the way the urban infrastructure is growing, the way the disposable income is growing, and of course adding on to that, the now car is becoming more and more, I would say, fundamental need as compared to just a status symbol or just to upgrade your lifestyle. It's becoming more and more need. Now I don't want to own car just because of status upgrade, but now I want to own a car because for me this is what just how when I many decades ago when we moved from cycle to bike. When we move cycle to bike, because it provides me the faster commute, I can do things faster. Now the people in India, the customers in India wants to now own a car just because it provides them the basic fundamental needs. So that is why changing the landscape of auto category in India, and that is why a lot of OEMs, including OEMs, they are so much bullish about the future potential of India when it comes to auto category. We are projecting that used car category in particular will continue to grow at 15% CAGR year on year. Market is going to double in next 5 years and become 4 times in 10 years. So market here in India would cross roughly close to $100 billion used car market. We close in next 10 years. So by 2034, the market currently that stands as $25 billion will reach to $100 billion. Now that shows the potential and the headroom to grow for any used car player, and especially where Cars24 is making a difference. And we continue to invest our resources into the technology. We continue to invest our resources to help financing the customers to grow this entire category. Besides that, if any other question that you guys have, I think I'm assuming you know about Cars24 journey. Last time we came and talked about it, so I'm just skipping that part. But I would like to address any specific question you guys have on this topic.
Which city do you have more sales used car market?
Yeah, so NCR has the highest. So NCR historically in India has the highest number of cars. In India currently NCR holds roughly around 15 to 20% of car sales. When I say NCR means entire NCR region, right?
Cars24.
I'm talking about the category. For Cars24 this number is even higher because we are not present currently each and every part of India. We are only present in top cities. So Cars24 share in NCR is roughly close to 30%. Hyderabad, roughly our share would be, we are doing roughly close to 400 cars. Our share would be around 15%. This amount is 500 crore, 497 crore to be precise.
All over India.
All over India, I will come back. I think it would be somewhere close to, We were clocking 1,000 crores last year, so it should be north of 2,000 crores, but we'll confirm that number with you. It's not, I don't remember that number top of the head because it changes every month. The used car market in India? In India, yeah, that's right, yeah.
$1 billion in 10 years.
Yeah, that's right, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Just 200 billion.
No, 25, from $25 billion that it is currently right now, it will grow to 100 years.
$200 billion.
Yeah,
200 billion.
Okay, yeah. So Cars24 current market share in an organized market currently stand, more than 5%. That's what our current focus is. See, between urban, semi-urban and rural, higher rate compared to the urban areas, we will want to make sure that our presence is everywhere. I think so. As what we do, what we follow principle is that we grow in the cities where we feel that there is certain kind of demand exists. And right now, for this year 2024, we already expanded ourselves in more than 50 cities. Like we have added around 50 cities to all the cities that we are present in. So currently we are present in more than 200 cities. The plan is to just continue focus and penetrate further deeper into those cities and increase our market share. Now, when we achieve a certain market share, like I say 5% market share, then we start going more deeper into other cities within that particular state. Investment is because we are a technology company. We do not have any high capex or high investment in when we open any cities, right? What we do is we of course purchase car. We have a we have a yard, or we call it hub, where we park the cars, and we have one small office from where we do all the paperwork and transactions, right? So as such, there is no large scale of investment that we are talking about. Of course, there will be employment generation over there because lot of people we will employ. But there is no investment as such goes when we are expanding ourselves over there. Not a significant amount actually. Yeah, exactly. Until if you're in a manufacturing industry, then we are going to the different cities, then you end up investing a lot of capex over there. So fortunately, because we don't manufacture cars, we don't have very high capex plan or investment plans.
But it's even though as usual, it's look like a new car segment. If they have the showrooms,
yeah. Yeah, so in the used car, what we have realized is consumers want value for money, right? And the moment you get into the business model that is being followed by new cars, where they want to have a very high footprint, the offline store, they want to give they want to feel customer, give a luxury experience. In used car, value for money matters a lot. That's our experience is. And we keep our business and operations very lean, meaning that we don't have very large retail footprint. We have, of course, the parking space. We have got a nice small office. We provide all the experience, but we want to make sure that whatever money that we save in the retail space, we are able to reduce the price so that customer can buy more cars. So that's the philosophy, and of course, because we are not an offline first, we are an online first brand. So we expect customers, and we provide all the information that is needed to the customer to buy a car completely online. Even they can book test drive online. Even once they do the test drive, they can make a payment online. So there is not whole lot of, I would say, footfall happens at our yard or at our hub, where we need customer to be there. So majority of interaction happens online or virtually, and only test drive happens at offline at our hub or sometime at the customer doorstep as well. Yeah, so what we do, because like I said, in used car, the customer looks for value for money. So if I start spending a lot of money in retail, then I would have to increase the price of the car. If I increase the price of the car, then customer will not want to buy it. So we want to make sure that operations are as lean as possible so that we can be competitive and customer end up preferring buying car from Cars24.
We have data regarding that branded car companies.
Yeah.
They have their own second used car section. So how much percentage of that will goes to from your side also?
Like how much percentage?
So some Maruti is there. Maruti have their own outlet used cars. So
Yeah.
How much percentage of they will sell in the used car segment?
Yeah.
What is the stakeholding of?
Sure. So that's a good question. So Maruti True Value, that is a used car arm of Maruti. They as per the published number, they do somewhere close to 4 lakh cars a year. And new car they sell roughly close to, I think, around 17 lakh, 16, 17 lakh a year. So that is close to, 20, around 20% odd. So that is the share of used car what they have from the new car.